You already know, man. Shout out to homie Mikey T, the movie star, man.
Let's talk about 725. Can you break down the meaning of that title for me?
Yeah. I mean, I had a little traumatic incident. You feel me? Type shit. 725. Like, it's the day I got hit. You know what I mean? So, the title was only fit. You feel me? And when I made the project, I was going through everything that came along with getting shot. You know what I mean? Shit like that. The surgeries, the staples in my, like, at no time was I good making a project doing that. You know what I mean? Like, niggas had to help me up from the chair to go into the booth. You know what I mean? Like, I still had staples. Like, I think I got shot in July, August, September, October, November. When did 725 drop?
January.
December, January. Yeah, like my last surgery was like November. You know what I mean? I had like 3 surgeries. You know what I mean? My wrist got broke, so I had to get surgery in my arm. I had to get surgery in my stomach twice. You know what I mean? Type shit. So like this was all in the mix of making that shit. You know what I mean? Getting the features, going to Cali and all that shit. So you feel me? Like nigga was just thugging it out. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody gonna invest in you like you gonna invest in yourself. Ain't nobody gonna put into you like you gonna put into yourself. You know what I mean? And like that ain't even, you feel me? I'm only saying that because the question arrives. Like realistically, like that ain't for nobody to know. You know what I mean? Type shit. Like I don't gotta sit and chat about, oh yeah, I had 30 staples in my stomach while I was making 725. You know what I mean? Because that's my craft. That's what I want to do. It's what I want to believe. You know what I mean? It's what I believe in. You know what I mean? So it's my shit. You feel me? Like it is what it is. Like I said, these niggas had to help me up the stairs. You feel me? Like I'm at the studio with the vest on. Like still, we gonna make it do what it do. You feel me?
Yeah, that's one thing. Sometimes when you're doing music, doing the street shit, your money could get fucked up. But going,
your life could get fucked up. I mean, everything could get fucked up. You know what I mean? That's a fact. You just can't do both. You know what I mean? Like, I understand the whole, like, jack of all trades logic, but that shit don't really apply everywhere. Like, being a C average, you know what I mean, in everything is, like, that's average compared to being, like, an A++ at one thing, you know what I mean? So it's like, if you're going to be in the streets, lock in, be focused, because it's real. You got cops, you got ops, if you gonna rap, you gotta rap, my nigga. Like you can't make one in, one out. It's very, very detrimental. You feel me? It's very detrimental. It's very detrimental.
so
Sleepy as hell, man. I've been up for like 2 days between these shows and shit.
I believe it, right, man. Right now is your moment.
I'm working, bro. I'm working.
Yeah, it really looks like everybody's taken to you. You know, I was following your career. Obviously, you're doing great things. Battle rap, getting into the music.
Yeah.
Then you get locked up.
Yeah.
So you get locked up, right? And then it's like, oh shit, Sue Surf got locked up. It's fucking up the momentum.
Yeah.
Then you come home.
You know, like the industry is a funny, like the world period. I don't even think it's just the industry. It's just like all publicity. Like, and I hate to say this out my mouth because this is actually why a lot of this chicanery is going on around here. But at some point, all publicity is good publicity. You know what I mean? Like when it comes to entertainment. You know what I mean? Because the masses is about people viewing you, about being seen and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So some of the dumb shit that we don't glorify, that we don't want to promote, is the reason that people want to pay you attention. It's like, oh, that really, you know what I mean? And it's so weird. Like, you got a kid that might just be on a come up trying to do his thing. He might drop the dopest fucking tape ever. You know what I mean? And because of they can't verify whatever it is he's talking about, whatever, you know what I mean? People don't take to it. But then somebody go get locked up, and you know what I mean? And the whole crowd is like cheering in some subconscious kind of weird way. You know what I mean? Like it take for me to, like, obviously my, you know what I mean, my battle rap numbers been crazy. You know what I mean? But why does it take for somebody to get shot, or, you know what I mean, somebody to go through something like that for, you know what I mean? You take like the baby or something. You know, he had his little situation in Walmart and stuff like that. His music's dope, and I'm sure his music didn't just start being dope after his incident in Walmart. You know what I mean? So it's like, why does it take that? But I guess, I don't know, you know, I feel like, I guess it complete the narrative. You know what I mean? Like, you know, I guess life's a story. You know, so when you get somebody and you can actually tap into their story and tune into their story and you can verify their story, then I guess it make the music better. You know what I mean? So, yeah, people been paying attention these last 24 months or whatever you want to call it.
So as I was saying, then you come home and you got shot 5 times. Something like that happening to you, how did that affect your life? How did that make you think different? Fresh home.
I mean, everything. Like, nothing's the same. Like, nothing is the same. Like, you could just be sitting there drinking water and shit. Like, dog, I probably could have never been drinking a bottle. Like, nothing is the same. You know what I mean? And it's not just, like I said, I don't glorify that shit. So it's not just getting shot. Like, you could be in a car accident. You could have a stroke. You could have like that thin line between life and death is like follicle hair thin. Like, and motherfuckers don't realize that shit. You feel me? So like everything different. You know what I mean? Like I might have missed it. You know, I might be doing something, whatever, like something that's semi important, and the phone might ring and my daughter might call, and it's like, all right, I just call her back. Never. Like, I can't miss a call from my daughter. I can't miss a call from my mom. I can't miss a call. You know what I mean? Like, just the smallest things change. You know what I mean? Like, and it's forever. Forever. It just makes a new person. You know what I mean? Like, there's a whole new motherfucker. Like you get shot 5 times. Like, somebody tried to kill me.
Yeah, and I saw the lifestyle you were living before that, watching your IG lives and shit. You were having a fun lifestyle, you know what I mean? Getting money, having fun with your friends, place to place. A lot of that changes after something like that happens.
Nah, you actually indulge in it more, you know what I mean? Because when you really think about it, like, I have no problem, you know what I mean? As a man, the first thing you do is you accept responsibility. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, when we talking about these other rappers and things, like, these are my peers, these are my friends, like Kyrie, like basketball players like Kyrie Irving is my brother, that's my friend, you know what I mean? Me and Harden, that's my man, you know what I mean? Close, like KD's, and like I love Davies, I love Don Q, I love Mozzie, certain niggas, you know what I mean? Like, these is my peers, but at some point I would just rather rip and run and be in the streets. You know what I mean? Type shit, when realistically, I could be at somebody's house playing 2K or somebody's house chilling or somebody out the way. You know what I mean? But, you be so stuck and addicted to your habitat that you almost forget that the other shit is out there. Or, like, if you never been there, how would you know that the love is there? You know what I mean? Like, if I never been to Texas before, you know what I mean? I just went to Texas and the love's ridiculous. Like, you know what I mean? And it was my first time there, and I'm like, damn, they like this out here? You know what I mean? You start seeing more, and it's like, so after a while, it's like, why even be in the streets? You know what I mean? Like, why be outside? That it kind of don't make sense. You know what I mean? When you get to a certain position, though, I mean, for me, you know what I mean? Because, like I said, I'm never going to be the preacher or the pastor. You know what I mean? Like, being outside makes sense for somebody. It's a world, but that's how it is. Right now, somebody has to be outside. You know what I mean? And all you could do is just hope that he make it back in the house. I mean,
Surf, with the new project, with it bubbling, the music's catching. Are you thinking about your next battle?
Yeah, I mean, you got to, like, it's business. Like, I still battle. Like, I'm not one of the niggas, I retired, you feel me, type shit. It's business with me, you know what I mean? Whatever makes the best sense for my circle, the team, and you know what I mean, and me and my family, then that's what I'm gonna do, you know what I mean, type shit. Like, and it's like, I don't know if I'm not gonna say it's for everybody, you know what I mean, because those type of decisions aren't as big as of a thought for other people like it is to me. Like, taking a battle actually means something within my schedule, within what I got going on in my life, and like the way shit's set up right now. So yeah, I'm not one of them niggas that's retired. I'm definitely actively still a battle rapper. You know what I mean? It's just a lot of other things tied into it right now,
There's big bags in battle rap right now, man.
If you count.
How has it been seeing that battle rap come to this new level?
It's amazing, you feel me? Like, I just, like, I appreciate that, you feel me? Like I said, it's a lot of us that, I get the humble, I get the arrogant talking shit and all that, because I just like to do it. Like, that's what makes battle rap fun, you feel me? But a lot of us come from the same places, you feel me? Like John the Don, and like, it's from Yonkers, that's my man, you know what I mean? Hitman Hollers, K Shines and shit, like Big T's and shit. These niggas is from trenches. You know what I mean? Tay Rocks, and these niggas is from, you know what I mean? So, for the fact of, like, it's almost like watching it's like watching a house get built without it actually being in front of you, you feel me? Like, niggas picking up the bricks, the hammers, you know what I mean? Tay Rock over there with the hammers, Big T got the bricks, you know what I mean? Hollow the Don's painting, like, we built the house. Like, battle rap is actually a profession now, you know what I mean? Like, if you do what you have to do and become whoever it is you need to become, you know what I mean? Like, you could get to a point where you're on a salary, like, you know what I mean? Like, battle rap is salary money. Like, I've made, like, my yearly income is off of battle rap is salary. Once and then you incorporate, you need several hustles to be a millionaire. You know what I mean? So if I could battle rap and I could drop out and I'm about to start touring and you could do a lot. You know what I mean? So, and I feel like, you know what I mean? Like, me and my peers, like everybody's other niggas I ain't named, it's a bunch. You got up and coming niggas that's helping. The house is up now. The light's still running because of Twerk, Geechee Gotti, Rum Nitty, you know what I mean, JC, like, you know what I mean? So, like, it's a whole, like, I sat and I watched, I've been battle rapping since I was 18. I watched a group of men, Averb, Murder Mook, you know what I mean, before us, like, build a whole lane. Like, you gotta think about it, like, they like the saying always, like, stay in your lane. Like, I almost was here at the construction site while this was being built. You know what I mean? Like, I was there the very first time we sold out Webster Hall. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like, so this really like an avenue for somebody. Like, this could, if somebody really wanted to focus and say, yo, I'm gonna kick everybody ass that think they're a battle rapper, and you know they got the right, you know, plus a little practice, plus a little timing, you know what I mean, and luck. You fuck around and end up on the right stage, and you could be making $7, $8, $9, $10, $20,000 a battle. For the fact that you can do that now, you understand what I'm saying? It's like, that's dope. So, I mean, I'm just glad that we got, like, you know what I mean, we have an opportunity to do something like that.
Any celebrity artists that you would take on in a battle? Cassidy's at it.
Yeah, Cassidy, I can't wait to go
750.
see. I can't wait to go see Cassidy and Goods. That shit's gonna be so crazy. We out there in Atlanta next month, April 27th, URL. I mean, I'm sure it's gonna drop before then, you feel me, type shit. URL, April 27th, you feel me? Cassidy and Goods headline, and that shit should be a zoo. You feel me? Shout out Goods and Cass. Like, I don't got nobody like pointed specifically. Like, I don't really. It's funny that I battle rap, but I'm not really like I don't like to do it as much as people might think. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I'm not like, yo, I kill. You feel me? Type shit. Like, nah. But if they was to call me and say, yo, we got such and such, then it's on. You know what I mean? Because I obviously feel like I could keep up with anybody. You know what I mean?
Battled the best. Hollow, Clips,
in their prime.
Daylight.
Like, people take this out of, like, people forget that part of the conversation. You know what I mean? Because it's like some of these people we name, like, if you become a battle rap fan within the last 2 years, you're more prone to a Geechee Gotti, a New Jersey Twerk, a Rum Nitty. You know what I mean? Some of these newer guys coming up, and then you got people that's been here forever that understands. You know what I mean? I battled Hollow fresh out of jail when Hollow was Hollow. I battled Hitman when Hitman wasn't on Wild 'N Out, like when he was in the smack dab middle of being Hitman. I battled K-Shine when he was the wild guard dog from Dot Mob. If you want to see Dot Mob, you got to see K-Shine. I battled Big T in the Midwest in a sneaker store by myself, the only nigga from Jersey in there. I battled Khan before Khan was on Wild 'N Out, when Khan was the bar god that these niggas be trying to be. You understand what I'm saying? Like, everybody that I battled was who they, you know what I mean, like them in their prime, when you could get fucking killed by Big T, killed by Khan, killed by Hitman, killed by Shine, killed by X Factor, Young Ill. When the last time you seen a Young Ill? You know, like, I that was me. Like, the best Young Ill you ever saw was against Surf. The best Khan we ever seen was against Surf. To this date, K-Shine's best first round ever was against Surf. Big T, what's the best Big T battle we ever seen? Surf. What's the best Hitman Holla battle we ever see? He's a great one. He got a few. But realistically, debatably, possibly, Surf. X Factor's best battle he ever had. Surf. I just named you about 10 battlers. And we talking about a thumbprint on battle rap. You know what I mean? And this is in the humblest sense. This not me talking shit. This not me, yeah, you know what I mean? Like, this is realistically, we talking about some of the better names in the world as far as this profession go, and niggas proms. Millions of views, 3-4 millions of views. You know what I mean? Like, me and Hitman Hollow's the most viewed battle on URL ever. Right behind that is me and my brother Tay-Rock. You know what I mean?
Surf, what did you think about Cassidy's return?
I'm interested to see what Cassidy is going to do, because it's a different tempo of speed. You know, like this shit like basketball, my nigga. Like, you feel me? Like, it's a different tempo. Like, if back when Cassidy was battling, it was like 97 possessions a game, it's like 115 now. Like, one of these little niggas will bar your head off. It won't stop. You know what I mean? Like, a Chef Trez will chew you up if you're not rapping consistently every single bar. New Jersey Twerk will light you the fuck up if you're not rapping consistently every single bar. I'm not saying Cassidy can't do it. What I'm saying is just the tempo, the pace. You understand what I'm saying? It's different now. Like, all that like stripes, like a 9, like on your chest, like that shit doesn't work now. These motherfuckers is witty, they creative, you know what I mean? Niggas is clicked up. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like 10 basketball players in the gym working out together in the summer. Niggas is trying to get their game right. You feel me? These battle niggas is clicked up. Niggas is really rapping. Niggas is focused. If he come in there thinking he about to battle Freeway and his 98, Goods is going to disrespect him. Goods is going to light him the fuck up. But if he been sitting back watching how this shit been going, in the way, you know, feel me? Because you gotta respect your OGs. That's life. You feel me? But at the same time, OGs gotta respect the way the speed of the game right now. You feel me? Like, yeah, Popovich been there in '92, but he gonna play how he gotta play now for him to, you know what I mean, type shit. So if Cassidy's not willing to, you know what I mean, like to get in tune with what's going on with this crowd control, you need him versus Freeway was 12 niggas in a fucking studio on his side. It sounded like you about to be in front of 15,000 now who want to hear my bars versus your bars. Like I don't, if I'm not mistaken, to my knowledge, I don't think Cassidy's ever battled at this capacity level of crowd. We're not talking about, like I said, you know, niggas in the room, us having a kickback, we all outside. You could win. He could be 50,000 and know that might very be possible.
There's a lot of talk about that. Do you know much about him maybe coming to Jersey and battling dudes on the corners?
Nah, he like listen, like anybody that's really rap like Cassidy is like one of them, you know, Reed Dollar type of niggas, like that, like Murder Mook type of niggas. Like there's a myth behind them when it come to rap. Like these are some of the better street rappers like of the world. Loaded Lux, like I'm talking about niggas that was on corners like really shaking shit. You know what I mean? Like as far as like our era and going up. So I know Cassidy got a bunch of backyard kills on his back. You know what I mean? Like come on, if we was keeping up how many kills I got as far as battle rap go, like I've been killing niggas since the cafeteria. You know what I mean? So he might be 50,000 and know. We're talking about this is a different setting. This is a different fight, my nigga. This is we on stage. Mic 'em up. Everybody be quiet. Cut the lights and we talk about crowd control. Whereas this bar might be dope, the next bar after that might be just as dope. But because you don't got no crowd control, they missed that. You needed that bar. You know what I mean? Like the way you give it, how you gonna deliver it, how you gonna respond when he's saying what he gotta say. Like it's a lot of shit that, you know what I mean? Like it's a lot of shit. Which side you gonna be standing on the stage? You might practice your bars directed one way. Now you standing on the other side of the stage. Now every time you go to say something, you looking at smack. Like people don't think about shit like that. You feel me? Because people don't understand how much of a serious, like, you about to put on the whole show, my nigga. This not battle rap. This is a show. You know what I mean? Like this not the backyard. This not the garage. It's about to be 15,000 people there. You know what I mean? So like, I'm interested to see what he gonna do. Can he win? Of course. This is Cassidy. Like you can't take that. Can Goods win? Yeah. You feel me? I'm Team Goods because that's my generation. You feel me? That's where I came up. You know what I mean? He's my big bro. I talk mad shit. I might kick his ass one day, but I'm Team Goods all day, without a question. You feel me? I definitely want to see Cassidy be good. I want to see a good fight. You feel me?
Another New Jersey rapper, Albie Al, was very critical over Jack and the Tekashi 6ix9ine wave, even distanced himself from New York radio. How did you feel about the 6ix9ine takeover?
They happen every day. So, you know what I mean? Like I try not to get tuned, like tied into with all like the new guys. Because like the ones that happen fast, they always go fast. You feel me? Like when you think about some of these dudes, you know, I'm not gonna say no names. I would never want to start no bad relationships, but you just think about reality of the way the industry work. You feel me? Like right now, this summer, there might be 3 or 4 niggas that everybody's bumping. 3 summers ago, that was somebody else. But you got your forevers. You know what I mean? I'm talking about your J. Cole's, like your Drake's, your Kendrick's. There's certain motherfuckers that's just on the radio, your Meeks. You know what I mean? Like, it's certain niggas that when they make music, we gonna listen. And then, but when you stop, you think about it, you like, damn, excuse me.
Bless you.
When you stop and you think about it, you're like, damn, when the last time I heard, you know what I mean? So I try not to get caught up into those type of rappers, you know, the ones that pop up real quick. You know what I mean? Everybody going, his song come on you know what I mean? Some shit come on in the summer. It's crazy all summer. 2 summers later, it's like, man, we ain't heard nothing. You know what I mean? Type shit. So I try not to get caught up in that shit, you know. But jail is a bad situation for anybody.
Yeah, so with everything playing out now, you know, in the whole trial of all these guys, with 6ix9ine cooperating, do you think Treyway Shotty had any choice but to cop out and plea out to the feds?
I mean, like every jail situation, like everybody's situation is specific. That's what I think a lot of people fail to realize. You know what I mean? Like every single jail case is different. You know, a person that get like a guy might go and catch a charge, whatever his charge is, just put blank for whatever the charge may be, and he might be looking at somebody that does half the time he does, or you know what I mean, does more than he do, or just gets off it scot free. Literally every single jail situations are like snowflakes. You might think you know it. Oh, I had a gun charge. I did 5 years. He was supposed to do. He told, like, that's not the way it worked. You know what I mean? When they hand you a discovery, that's what you have to live by. You understand what I'm saying? Like whatever's in that folder it makes best sense for you is what you have to do. I don't know what's going on with the people you just named, you feel me? So I can't say whose decision was right or wrong or how you're supposed to go about it. You have to live by what's inside that folder. And anybody that's been in that wall and in that situation and behind the walls, they know that. I'm not talking about what nobody talking about. I'm not talking about what the streets say. I'm not talking about none of that shit. I'm talking about you have to answer your questions by what's in that folder because that's your life. You know what I mean? So if Shotty, if he did cop out, I'm sure it made sense. You have to be logical. You can't play with your life. You know what I mean? It's at the end of the day, whatever they did. I'm not talking about what they were accused of, anything. That's another black man about to go up the road. You understand what I'm saying? So, situation, period. He had to think logical about it, and I'm sure that's probably what made the most sense for him with people around you running their mouth or however it played out, you know what I mean? But every situation is different. Make sure the niggas running around here buying these chains, these belts, these watches, and these cars and shit. Make sure them lawyers is on deck. Make sure these lawyers are on deck because that's what them people respect. Them people respect, no disrespect. Them people respect money. Them people respect suits. Them people respect network. You understand what I'm saying? So you walking down there with a $50 pool attorney, they're gonna treat you like you have a $50 pool attorney. You walking there with a $60,000 lawyer, you might be walking out of there with your lawyer.
Yeah, it's like you said. I remember in Miami, I get caught with a gram of weed. I go eventually do the class, right? I'm sitting in class right by this dude. He had got caught with a quarter-pound of weed.
Yeah.
Why am I in the same class? Why am I in this?
Because it's just different strokes at different strokes. That might have been your first time. This might that might have been his first time. This might have been your third. You know what I mean? It's just different cases in the world. We talking about different states. We talking about different laws. We talking about different lawyers. Like we just in a world right now where people would rather speak more than they would rather do their homework on it. You know what I mean? Like it's so many small loops and holes in between jail shit that people don't even. My lawyer and the judge could have the Syracuse the university together. John, this is a favor. This kid's paying me 100,000, John. He's paying me 100,000, John. Like this is really a favor. Look, he don't wanna walk away free. He's cool with the 5, John. Just give him 5 years for me. For me. You owe me. Come on, John. Orange men, John. Orange men, come on. Damn, you busted my ball, Scotty. All right, I got you. Now to the streets, a motherfucker gonna say, "Wait, hold up. Such and such amount of, nah, man, there's no way he did that, man. He gotta be." But you don't know that Johnny and Scotty went to school together and he was saving up his money and he didn't have a problem investing in that $70,000 into somebody with a suit that knows what he's doing.
Set it off. It's like it's on my lifetime playlist now. The ARAB joint.
Free ARAB, man. Free the goon, man. Free ARAB. Man.
Some of these samples that you be using, man, they're like kind of like throwback classic, like, you know, like with the singing, harmonizing on it and shit.
Yeah.
It really grabbed me and shit. So I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me?
I'm sorry.
I just wanted to ask you, can you tell me about your relationship with ARAB? Do you remember your first meeting?
Yeah. The ARAB's super solid. Like ARAB is one of like these industry cats are so funny. You know what I mean? For a plethora of reasons, like for just different reasons. You know what I mean? Like some of them aren't really into the street. They're really, you know what I mean? They're not what they portray to be. Some of them, you know what I mean? Just don't talk to people. You got some that feel threatened. They don't want to give you a feature because, you know what I mean, it'll put too much light on you. Some niggas don't like giving out a lending hand. Like, it's a lot of just weird shit going on when it comes to, like, industry niggas. And you learn more when you get closer to it. You know what I mean? You start realizing, like, how funny the niggas is, like, once they get the followers, the blue checks and thing like that. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying, don't get me wrong, your worth is your worth. You don't have to pick up the phone for everybody. You don't have to give everybody a feature. But some of these niggas really be weird. You know what I mean? Like, damn, my nigga, I'm a nigga from the street like you. Like, you feel me? Like, I got to follow and you got to follow and let's put it together. I know for a fact it's people that don't know me, that don't know you with me, and vice versa. It's people that know you that don't. So why wouldn't we lock in? You know what I mean? So that's always the weird question with niggas. You know what I mean? Type shit. But it's like, I tapped in with Ab. You feel me? As soon as I hit Ab, he hit me right back. So, yo, we got to get one done, big homie, because with Ab. Like, I listen to his shit. Been listening to his shit. I'm like, yo, we got to get one done. He hit me right back. You know what I mean? Hit me right back. I'm like, yo, I need to get the video done. I got this tape coming up. I pull up 3-4 cars deep. He out there. We ain't no fake shit. No, right there in front of his crib. Like, in front of his house. Like, right there in front of his shit. Like, you feel me? Like, cooling, you feel me? Like real nigga shit, you know what I mean? And a lot of niggas don't be giving it up like that, you know what I mean? Some niggas be spooked, I mean? Some niggas be cautious because it is a lot of corny niggas out here being extra, you feel me? So it's very hard to find genuine niggas that's like, oh, I respect what you doing. Yeah, I'm doing me over here. I got an hour for you. I got 2 hours. Because that's all it take. You feel me? Nigga pull up, fuck with you 2-3 hours, y'all get some joints done. Sometimes shit don't even drop. I got some songs with niggas that I'll probably never hear. Me, Wale, and Young Thug on a song that'll probably never, ever be heard. You know what I mean? It's just like that. Like, why nigga don't got, you feel me? At that time where Thug was at in his career, where Wale was at in his career, they had a minute for me. That's dope. Wale hit me. Yo, come out to the studio. Just the experience is dope, you feel me? Some of these niggas be different, my nigga. You know what I mean? Like that. AR wasn't like that, though, you feel me, son? Like I said, we pulled right up. You feel me? He told me pull right up. Or free AR, though. You feel me? Like, free RA. Free AR. Them funny boys got him.
What advice could you offer to Ab and his crew that are locked up, and even some of his OBH homies that are currently not locked up, like Dark Low?
You can't really get like, that's an OG. You feel me? Like, that's damn near almost a disrespectful question. You feel me? Not from you. You know what I mean? I'm just talking about the question, not you. You doing your job. But AR is super solid. Like, they don't really make niggas like that all the way through solid like that no more. AR super duper duper solid. You know what I mean? Like, through and through. It ain't really too much advice you gotta give niggas like that. Like, when I see Dark Low, we salute each other. Like, you feel me? Like, real recognize real. You know what I mean? Like, some shit don't gotta be talked about. Some shit don't gotta be said. Like, you know what I mean? It ain't no advice I gotta give Dark Low. It ain't no advice I gotta give Ab. You feel me? Like, you send respects. You send prayers. You feel me? You tell a nigga hold your head. You feel me? Like, that's it. You send your love. But advice, man, that nigga know exactly what to do. He gonna keep his feet on the ground, and he gonna keep his head facing the top of that motherfucking fence. And wait till it's time for him to walk up out of there like the rest of the niggas do, you feel me?
Some real shit, man. Yeah, he served a lot of time before.
Shit come with this game, my nigga. Like, you know what I mean? Niggas luck up with this rap shit, you know what I mean? Like, a lot, like, don't get me wrong, you get them dudes that, like, get groomed into it, you feel me? Like, but this ain't Soulja Boy, this ain't Bow Wow, niggas ain't 13, 14, 15 getting walked into the music industry, you feel me, nigga?
So, sir, if you've worked with Joe Budden on several occasions, what do you think about him making his way into the world of media?
Crazy, that's fire. Like, I was just talking about that jack of all trades shit. You know what I mean? Like, I'm big on, like, perfecting something. Like, I don't like people that just do a lot of shit. Like, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, you see somebody like an IG comedian, and then, like, then they got an album, and then they got a this, then they got a that. You know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, you could do everything, but I just like quality. You know what I mean? Like, and that's just, again, it's just my opinion. I'm only one person. I just don't like motherfuckers that just do a bunch of shit, and it's like, yo, you super dope at this, but when you do that, I don't really like you for that. You know what I mean? You know, when you do that, sometimes I support you because you're my friend. I don't like that. When you're fire, you know what I mean? So back to Joe, it's like Joe's one of the best lyricists to ever rap. Like, period. To ever, like, we just talking about lyrically. You know what I mean? And now he's like one of the biggest podcasters in the world. Like, he actually said, like, he's not like leaning on his music to, you know what I mean? He's not saying, yo, look, I'm dropping a new single tonight. Come join in, you know what I mean, for these views. Like, he's not leaning on his music career for podcasting, and he's like, we talking Revolt, we talking this, we talking one of the big, like, he's on tour for podcasting. Like, you gotta understand, like, that's big. You understand something? Like, that's a lot. That's major. You know what I mean? So again, like, you know what I mean? That's not a jack of all trades thing. That's a whatever the fuck I do, I'm a conquer type of thing. You know what I mean? That shit is crazy. You know what I mean? Then you have one situation, and the situation don't go the way you want it to go. You know what I mean? Like, I guess the everyday struggle shit, and then you swing right back around and you double up and do something even bigger than that. That's fucking crazy. You know what I mean? Like, you got it. That's a hat off. I mean, that's no brainer. That's super dope. I hope that I could, like, you know what I mean? When I the rapping shit slow down, or not even when it slow down, there's a lot of other things I want to do. Write some books, get some scripts together and shit like that. I hope that I could, like, you know what I mean, it be that, or then I can't do it because it got to be perfect. You know what I mean? So, shit, I hope I get some shit like that.
So, you know, knowing Joe as you do, would you ever expected, like, even knowing artists from Jersey, would you have expected an artist from Jersey to actually take that route and go into the social media news channel type lane?
You can't put nothing past anybody right now. Like, the way social media is set up and the way the world is set up is like, you could do anything you want. Like, realistically, you know what I mean? So it's nothing unexpected, you know what I mean? I actually would like to see more singers from New Jersey, more podcasts, more rappers, more artists, more, you know what I mean? Because you really could do anything. Like, we was just talking about this fucking mic you hooked up. You know what I mean? Like, realistically, the microphone hooks up to your phone that makes it this. You know what I mean? So it's not like somebody needs a gazillion dollars now if they want to grab a fucking camera, interview somebody and shit. You can do whatever the fuck you want. You know what I mean? So nah, I'm not shocked at all. Like, nah, it's nothing would shock me nowadays. I mean, when you go around, when you see enough, you realize that shit should really shock you.